Hey, hi everyone. Today we are going to look at pandas. In last lecture, we have spent around 20 minutes going through the pandas documentation and we have seen few pandas code. We'll go into depth, okay? And I want you guys to go through pandas documentation once on your own because there are a lot of functionalities in pandas. No one will be able to teach you all those functionalities, and whenever you face any issues, pandas documentation is best guide. Okay, so I want you to spend some time and read this. So 10 minutes to pandas, and we'll see a lot of interesting code in this. So this is Jupyter notebook. Okay, so when you click on Anaconda Navigator, you will see interface like this. I'm opening my file. If you do not have file, just click on the new and create new file. This is my path where my Jupyter notebook is, and ideally you should keep your files which you want to read, CSV files, in the same path. So let's get started with pandas. Before moving ahead with pandas, I would like to share few Jupyter notebook shortcut with you. Let's say you want to run any cell, you can do shift enter. So before moving ahead, what we wanted to do is that we wanted to spend some time on trying to understand shortcut. So you can run cell using shift enter. Let's say I want cell above this. What I'll do, I'll click on this cell. The moment I see this blue bar, I click on A, it will create new cell above, and if I click on B, it will create a cell below. Now I'll keep my finger on command and then click wherever there is apple, and then I can change this in one go. Okay, and after that I'll press shift. Okay, let's write this apple. I can do this. This is how I can make changes in multiple line. Okay, as you can see, there are like few nan in my dataset, and the founded year is in string format. Ideally it should be in integer format, but it is in string. So we will see how we can convert that. First thing, when we get data, we look at info. Okay, so when I'm looking at info, my id is in int format. Okay, that's what I wanted. Name is in object format, revenue is in float, then int. Founded I want is in int format. Okay, so I'm converting that. How I can do that? My data frame name, then my column name here, then again data frame name, column name, and I want to convert that column as type int. This is how I can change my data type. Then let's say there are few forms where cell is missing. Okay, here, right, nan, then here nan. I'm filling that with -1, so that while doing modeling I understand that these companies are having missing sales value. Then let's say I want to drop any values. Let's drop revenue. Wherever there is a missing revenue, will drop that. It will drop that. If you want to see, you can print that data frame. Now let's say I want to increase my revenue by 20%. 1.2 into my data frame name and in square bracket column name. If you see, my revenue is 1.2 times what I had earlier. I want a detail of Intel company, so I'm slicing the data here. We have seen in previous lecture how we can slice data. Okay, and this is how I can check the size of my data. Then there is a sort values. I'm sorting my data frame by the year when company is founded. Okay, then I'm creating new data frame. Okay, and I'm concatenating. I'm adding few values in new companies. Okay, I'm adding IBM and Oracle, and then I'm concatenating that with my existing data frame. So what I'm doing, this is my new data frame. Let's say you have two CSV of same data. Let's say you are getting data from two different source and you want to concat that. How you can do that? pd.concat data frame first and data frame second. Now if you see what I am doing, I'm dropping the duplicate records. Okay, I'm dropping duplicate records from here, and then I'm doing pivot table. So as you can see, this is my pivot. Okay, then what I'm doing, I'm generating random number using numpy, quarterly values, quarterly sales values for the company, and this is how my numbers are looking like. Let's say you have this kind of data, and if you want to melt that, you can do pd.melt. The melted data frame will look something like this. So what I'm doing, I'm sorting by company and quarter. So here I can see that for Adobe Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Now I want to see if my company's sales is growing or not. right? So what I'm doing here is that I created the percentage change, right? Wherever there is a percentage change is greater than 50%. So here is filter data. As you can see, the companies which are growing, the company name, quarter, and sales. Okay, this is how you can filter and do further analysis. Now I'm doing the group by. I'm looking at the mean revenue and the total employee in technology company. Okay, so mean, on an average, companies are making 176 billion and total number of employees are this much, around 2 million, 2.4 million employees are there. Then what I'm doing, I'm creating new column based on if company's revenue is greater than 100 billion or not, otherwise it's low. So this is how I can, given the condition, I can create new column. Then what I'm doing, I'm filtering the companies which are founded post 2000. Here what I'm doing, I'm filling NA values with the mean of revenue, right? So almost 50 to 60% time goes into data analysis whenever you want to build any model, and this is very important skill to have. I want you to be really good with pandas. Okay, you can do pivot table. As you can see here, we are doing pivot table. In aggregation function you can use mean, count, sum, and here I'm sorting those values. That was all from my end. Thanks.